Hello everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to our story-focused playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Last episode we spent some time with Varric and Bianca, and I'm not talking about the crossbow, so we actually...
such a pairing?
Oh yes.
Are they talking about
the lure
us?
of command, noble names, classically arousing in every sense.
Careful. Ears.
Of course.
Okay, that sounded juicy, and I don't know if they're talking about our relationship with Josephine, but as I mentioned, we spent some time with Varric, and now I want to start our Winter Palace mission.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. I've just received the most terrible news.
What is it?
I'm engaged.
What do you mean? We haven't proposed yet. To who?
To me?
For the past year, my mother and father have searched Antiva for a match for me. They had no idea you and I had grown so close. Today, I received a letter declaring they've betrothed me to Lord Adorno Cielo Tranto of Antiva. I must deal with this. But until then, we cannot be seen in a compromising situation. I'm so sorry.
Of course, but we can fix it, right? Are you leaving me? I hope not.
Are you saying we should act like nothing's happened between us?
No, not at all. But it is not right that we carry on while I am betrothed. I must break off the match first.
Of course, I understand. Do you even know him? I think so. It must be a tricky prospect.
I assume your parents have political alliances resting on this engagement.
For once, that is something quite far from my mind. Oh, this is not what I wanted to happen. I barely remember Lord Otranto. I must see to this. And to my other duties. If I can keep my mind on them today at all.
Can we do something? I want to help Josie.
Inquisitor, I'm afraid untangling my engagement to Lord Otranto will take some time.
Is there anything I can do?
He is Antivan. The only acceptable thing to do would be to challenge him to a duel for my favor.
Yes, of course, let's do it. Done.
Arrange the duel with Lord Otranto, then.
What? No, Inquisitor, please. That was said in jest. The traditional form of dueling among Antiva nobles isn't usually fatal, but there's always a chance of harm. I hardly wish to see you skewered on a sword point for the sake of my honor.
I'll be fine. I can do anything you want for your honor, of course. So let's see that operation on our war table. Alright, here it is. Josephine's parents have betrothed her to a man named Lord Otranto. Challenge him to a duel where if he loses, he'll break off the engagement. Sounds incredible. I suppose I could send one of my people to issue the challenge. Is that your command? Of course it is.
All right.
It is very important, Cullen. And we also had some interesting results with the name of our enemy. I think it's about Coryphus, right? Our agent managed to acquire not only the Liberalum, but also a number of other mystical tomes, all without leaving any evidence that traces back to the Inquisition. It may take some time for Dorian to figure it out, but he is optimistic that something within will prove of use. That is incredible because we are trying to find out Coryphus's real name, and of course this way we will find out more about how to defeat him, probably. I'm not sure. And now let's start Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Coryphus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Shiral, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Coryphus's assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry, and of course, we're gonna do it.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Yeah, I agree. So we need to find our assassin. Let's see. Why not just send a warning?
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
If she is not getting any messages, it's definitely someone close to her. Tell me about Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Yeah, it makes sense. Gaspard is Celine's heir. That's not good for the Empress.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Thank you, Cullen. I did not know that. Tell me about him.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
So he has some army, right?
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Oh, so they want to expand the Empire. That's not a good idea, I think. So Celine is anti-military. That's one of the reasons to support her. And who's this Briala?
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
So they were lovers.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known, just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
All right, I see.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
Of course. Let's go.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Adar, it is my great pleasure to meet you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Alright, that would be impressive. Which emperor is that? That's kind of rude. That would be impressive. What does that support cost?
Exactly what would be required to get that Imperial support?
I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I'm glad to help. Aren't we exciting people?
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
It's worth investigating, yes, sure, because we can see that this whole situation is a complete mess. We have sabotage, we have strange ambassadors, and we have assassins, so that's exciting.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy.
That ambassador, Briala, used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason.
But they were lovers.
Be as discreet as possible.
I'm always discreet.
I detest the game. But if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains.
Alright.
We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
We shall.
Is that the Inquisitor?
An ox! Impossible!
That's not the Inquisitor. It's just somebody's pet.
Sorry, what? An ox? Somebody's pet? And you're just two couple of jerks. Court approval. I think it was 40, right? That's so funny. Our legions consider qunari little better than ogres. You will have to work extremely hard to win them over. I thought so, but I didn't expect them to be so rude, just like in front of us. An ox. I will show you who is an ox here. Okay. I cannot make threats. That was just not good. Noble woman.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Oh! Wait there! Whatever your name is, have you seen a ring? It is very important, and I need it back. It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Yeah, sure. That sounds serious.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Of course, why not? Are we going to find it just like that? It was easy, I think.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
I found it, don't worry. You just gained court approval, which is usually the result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. So, as I understand, we should be quite careful, otherwise people
Is
are
this
not
the ring you were looking for?
gonna like us.
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Just raise our court approval. That's enough. Let's see if there is anything else interesting.
Is that the Inquisitor?
The qunari? Surely not.
Surely, yes. Why are they so surprised? Like, these people, they love gossiping, so they should already
I can hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
Yeah, so these people should have already known that we are a qunari. So let's see what else we can do here. Because I think that if we
Where's
talk
that
to more
servant gone?
people...
Elves, always shirking their duties.
Yeah, elves are not doing what you want. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So, if we help more people, we will probably get more approval, right? Approach the talking nobles. Oh, these ones.
Foreigners.
Hey! Everyone is so rude. I thought that this whole thing was about appearances, you know? Do we have something here? What is it? Storage key, wonderful. Eavesdrop.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
I really do hope that we will succeed. Cullen is ready with his operation. It's amazing because it was about Josephine, you know, not getting married to anyone but us. So hopefully when we come back, we will deal with it. What do we have here? Take scandalous password. Scandalous secrets gathered. And what should we do with them? Maybe it's also for court approval. We can blackmail people? But I don't know if it's the best way to win people over. Pick up Caprice coin. Caprice coin! Oh my god, do you remember we had these little coins in Dragon Age 2
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
when we went
Is it
to
true the Inquisitor was handed out of the
the
faith by
palace
Empress?
as well. Not the palace, but to Orlais. It was in the DLC. We need Hala statuettes. What? Alright, let's see. Alright, I found it, and now we can access this room. Do we have anything interesting here? Not really. By the way, I mentioned that I installed a mod for making our banter with companions more frequent. And I also...
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Inquisition uniform, I suppose, because I saw that Josephine was in the same outfit as we were. So I was saying that I installed a mod that allows us to have everyone at the Winter Palace. So even though I chose some particular companions, we should be able to see all of them here. I think it's great, so I hope it worked.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Alright, so we should be careful about what we're saying. They sound like a fun bunch.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Alright, never reveal your cards. I will keep it in mind. Warn the others as well. I think they should understand that, right? That's a cheery thought.
You're just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine.
She's so sweet.
Andraste, watch over us all.
She's perfect. Alright, we are here. Inside looks beautiful. Oh, the statues, do you see them? just stunning.
If nothing else,
Eric.
the Inquisition backing Gaspard would make Celine nervous. You know how pious she is.
I don't think if we will support him.
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
Yeah, as I was saying, everyone is dressed the same. That's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. It would be quite nice to see everyone all dressed up, but better than nothing.
Seriously, did you get a look at the steps? I think they're gilded.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
Cassandra, you grew up like this, right?
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
Yeah, we heard that.
Shit. I just saw 2 dwarves from the Merchants Guild go inside. If anyone asks, I'm not here.
Sure.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
She really doesn't enjoy it.
So this is just the Winter Palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder?
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
I need to have this jacket.
Really, you have one line? I'm surprised.
Seriously, did you get a look at the steps?
Okay, got it, guys. You don't want to talk.
Take the throne without the backing of the
I
council.
heard
of
Celine
heralds.
was having the entire
plans to
wing
take it by force.
redecorated. But the
If the
timing
council
is
won't recognize
atrocious.
him,
Why would she do
march
such a
against
thing
them.
now?
So many voices. It's difficult to focus. Hey, you look like assassins.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
Not long. The last dispatch said they were rioting in the Diamond Quarter over food shortages.
Why are they dressed like this? It looks very suspicious. Alright, eavesdropping again. Really? Nothing.
Well, that's useful.
That's useful, really? Okay, so
heard the
we are not
Grand
going to hear all the
Interesting.
secrets, unfortunately. Let's try another one. Okay, if all of them are like this, I
Waste
will
of
just
time.
cut it out. Of course. Let's go.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Alright. Do we have anyone else to
I
talk
wish there was
to?
more news coming.
Alright, I think we just need to continue. Oh, Grand Duke, hey. Hello. Good to see you. What's going on?
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalons, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Adar.
Yay! Oh, she's pretty.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, renowned author Tharic Tethras, head of noble house Tethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azariel, Warden Blackwall of Valcheven, Constable of the Grey, bearer of the silver right wings of valor, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers. As the name might imply, the Lady Inquisitor's elven serving man, Solas, Her ladyship, my balls each, of course.
What?
Sir
Yes.
Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, Commander of the Forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Leliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
I'm not coming closer because I was just a little bit worried about activating our cutscene before we could hear everyone. And who was this small person? Is it like Sera's real name? I'm not sure. They're all so beautiful. I love it. Let's go.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
This cousin was behaving rather strangely. It's an honor. The weather may turn foul. It's an honor, of course.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
It's lovely.
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio. Mother is the same as always. The Empress.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Aw, this is Josephine's sister. So this is our future sister-in-law. Hello. I want to talk to you.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
She's adorable. Another Lady Montillier.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers in Thedas, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? You and Josephine are going to elope and move to the Anderfells and join the Grey Wardens and fight Darkspawn?
Of course.
Yes. I want to know.
Of course it is true. Absolutely.
I already packed our bags, didn't I, darling?
I knew it.
Inquisitor, please give her no more ammunition. I beg you.
She's incredible. I love them both so much. And can we take the family surname when we get married to Josephine? I hope so. I really like how her name sounds. Any tales about Josephine?
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
Huh. She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette!
That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I love this dynamic so much. Amazing. How's the evening?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship, but the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
What? Please continue.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Val Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Alright, anything else? Who would you support here?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
And anything else? Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Aw, she's such an older sister. This is so cute. I wish we had more content like this with all of our companions. Who would you support here? We already asked that.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Of course. Are you gonna talk? More? No? Alright. Let's go.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
You just know that will end badly.
With apostates? Yes, we did it. Hey guys, I suppose this is Briella, right? Yeah, elven ears, so I think it's her. Do you mind that we're just, standing here? No, not really. Who are you? They look similar to each other. I want to talk to everyone, especially our companions.
What were they doing?
Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
I had hoped
No,
to tour
thank
the Royal Wing Gardens again.
Cullen?
I have heard they are the
Inquisitor,
finest in the Empire.
did you need something?
Such
The
a
sooner we track
pity
down
the
this
wings
infiltrator,
seem-
the better.
Alright. Any advice?
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Sure. You have admirers?
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
Why? Is Cullen considered attractive? Really? I think Blackwall is like 1,000 times hotter, really. Not enjoying the party?
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Okay, no need to be rude. They just wanna chat. Who would you support? Anything to report?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Yeah, sure.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
And
How
let's
could the
see.
Empress afford to renovate the palace
Do we have anyone
without
else
war going on?
I heard
here
that it
from
wasn't
the
renovation.
Inquisition? Hello?
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Why? Are you busy? Vivienne, hey!
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
Hey, don't talk like that. What's with the masks? Have you seen anything? You're having fun, aren't you?
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Wonderful. Just be ready for trouble. Who do you support?
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
Alright, got it. What's with the masks?
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a daughter, a lover, a friend are very different people from the Inquisitor and Herald of Andraste. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
You know, to be honest, I really like this idea. I'm just thinking, like, imagine if really when we speak with our family, we would wear a literal physical mask, and with our friends, with our, I don't know, colleagues. That could be quite fascinating. In theory. Any advice about the court?
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Got it, thank you. Be ready for trouble.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
Alright, anyone else? Let's find our people. Sera is here.
Crotch rot. Beats his squire. He's a she. As a bastard. Extra toes. What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Save me a dance. Nope. Thoughts on the suspect?
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
How are you fitting in?
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Alright, any tips from your friends?
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, yes I am. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
You know, it's so strange because I dislike this character so much. She is just quite annoying, but I like the voice. The voice actress is doing such a good job.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Like, there is so much personality in every line. It's really quite impressive. I don't think we have anything here. So let's go.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
I think I might know who she's talking about. There is an apostate at court.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivienne was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That's worth investigating. Magical mind control.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Alright. Of course, thank you, Leliana. Court approval still 30, so we are not making any good impressions. Oh, that's Blackwall.
Don't I know you from somewhere? Huh.
Lord Rudal de Langres, I've seen you in his company before, no?
Don't think we've met, my lord. I'm just a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Odd. Your face is so familiar. Around the eyes, especially. Perhaps without that beard? More wine. It will come to me.
Alright, that was interesting. Blackwall. What are you hiding, darling?
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
Sure. Your thoughts on the politics? Do I really want that?
What do you think about all the scheming and politics?
I think I'd rather be anywhere else. Let's save the Empress and get back to where things make sense. Say what you want about Celine's ascension. She stole the throne? She seduced her way to it? Who cares? In the years since, she's proven she is the perfect mix of strength, cunning, and grace that Orlais needs. Gaspard, you may as well crown a bull if he wins.
Why doesn't anyone like Orlais? Yeah, it's all pretend, but it's like a performance. It's kind of fun. Silverite Wings of Valor.
So, Silverite Wings of Valor. What did you get that for?
For valor.
Care to elaborate?
It was a long time ago. Back when we didn't stop to boast about past victories when there was an assassin on the loose.
Hey, be nice. Everyone is just so tense here. Have you seen anything?
What's the word? Seen anything yet?
9 different ladies and 6 gentlemen have asked Cullen to dance. I think he's received 2 offers of marriage. He might need a bodyguard.
As I mentioned, I have no idea why this game is trying to tell me that Cullen is the most handsome one. To be honest, let me just think. Out of all companions, he's probably at the very bottom, really. Only Cole is less attractive just because he's not, you know, he just became a person, so he doesn't really have this, you know, inner understanding of who he is, and that's why it's a little bit, you know, unattractive. Not even unattractive, but like it's strange to imagine relationship with him. So, any suggestions?
While I have a moment, is there anyone here I should question?
I'm not well acquainted with Orlesian nobility. They rarely welcome Grey Wardens coming in with the right of conscription.
I'll let you know.
Wait for my signal.
Also, yeah, I'm sorry if you like Cullen. We all have different taste. I think it's kind of normal. I don't think Blackwall has a lot of fans. And yeah, he's definitely my number 2 in this game, because if not for Josephine, I would 100% choose him. Whispering Elf.
Leave us.
No. You're talking about something. Eavesdropping.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
That was actually useful. Wonderful. Hey, Solas, you look kinda nice.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
Alright. This is comfortable for you.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fade. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
I am surprised he's enjoying it. Look at this statue. It's just exquisite. Oh my god. So beautiful. Do you see anything?
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Sure, thank you. Are you being treated well?
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
Alright, wonderful.
I'll be back.
And well.
Thank you. I'm really surprised he's enjoying
I heard the
all of
Inquisition
this.
was here.
You're too gullible.
Really? I'm standing right here, guys. Anyone else we know?
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up. I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
I just realized our face looks like 2 times bigger than Iron Bull's. Kinda strange. Alright, give me a Ben Hasrath read.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing 2 different servants.
Wonderful. Do like the masks.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
So he likes them. See anything interesting?
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Again with the redheads.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
I'm glad we changed our hair color. Alright, Whispering Elf again.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
I do.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
He went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
So, servants have a situation, hey?
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
How did you cross Gaspard? Yeah, sure, that's a great way to start a conversation. Philip is a jerk.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Oh, that was good. We got 10 court approval.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Okay. I think we have this window open for a reason. Wonderful. Let's see what is here. A pick up cylinder seal.
Well, well.
Well, well.
What's this?
I don't know. Oh, Alam Shiral investigation. Clues. Clara, kitchen staff. Vernon, undergardener. Chambermaid, footman, so I assume these are all elves. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. Alright, of course, we should do that. Let's try to find something else. Hey, guys.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Why is this closed? What if it's part of the conspiracy and sabotage? Wait, blood? Let's follow it. There's another one. And another one. Oh, we haven't been in this room.
Interesting.
So let's try to eavesdrop. Nothing useful again, unfortunately. Read. Nope. And this one?
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
Good evening, Gaspard is your nephew. I think we're supposed to know that if we're playing the game. Have you seen anything? Tell me about the war. I'm afraid of losing court approval. Have you seen anything is too direct, I think. Tell me about the war.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
All right, good evening.
Another time, my lord.
I just don't want to push it, really. Investigate the servants' quarters. Yes, let's do it.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
Oh, I remember these ladies. Yeah, they were standing near the Empress, so that's probably true. I'm happy to hear from her.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
How kind of her. She wants my help with that. That's not good enough. How kind of her.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance. As soon as Gaspard is out of the way. But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Thank you. Really? No court approval? I expected some. Alright. Dorian, hey.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Alright. Is this like a Tevinter party?
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
Alright. So he's used to something like this? Your mother could be here.
What if your mother were actually here? Where'd we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Someone has some mummy issues. Anything to report?
Have you seen anything I should know about?
I'm trying to keep watch for magic, you know Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell. If there are Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
Thank you for coming, of course.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Yeah.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
I don't think it's worse than everyone calling you a pad and an ox.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the
Toss
fighting.
coin? Oh, that's lovely. We got court approval for that. For tossing coins. I mean, it makes sense because I remember that Hawk mentioned it was some sort of tradition.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Scandalous secrets gathered. Looks exciting. So let me try to find something else. We can climb. No one is noticing, right? Oh, blood. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people notice, and your court approval will drop. It kinda makes sense. Before entering, I just want to see if we have anything here. Another statuette and something else. What's this? Scandalous bribe. Wonderful. Let's see. Alright, and now we are in the library. So let's try to find something interesting here. Whole book. A secret entrance, of course. Pick up letter. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. Celine. This Lady M sounds exciting. Let's see. Some loot, wonderful. Oh, this looks like Meredith from Dragon Age 2. Almost exactly like her. This is kind of fascinating. And we see Illuvian here. So I think that if you played Origin or Dragon Age 2, you can kind of guess whose room it is. And now let's go. Light the urn. What is going on? Is this like a puzzle? I think so. Let me figure it out. Voila. Amazing. What do we have here? A secret room again. Some loot. I'm always hoping for more content in terms of the story, you know, some dialogues. Wait. This thing is around this world, but why is it here? Interesting. Alright, anything else? Some loot. 36 court approval already. Alright, let's go and see what's behind another door. Oh, and I almost forgot that I didn't open this door, so let's quickly check what's in here. Needs a rogue. We are not that, of course. Pick up a book. Oh, another clue. Grandchildren of Emperor Judicial Valmont I. So this is a family tree, right? I think so. Do we know anyone? Reynaud and Duchess Clarice de Montfort. Celine, so this is our Empress. And we also have Grand Duke Gaspard and Duchess Floriane. And we know that Gaspard was supposed to be the Emperor. So does it mean that Floriane also has a claim to the throne? I think so. And she was behaving rather suspicious. So I think that it could be her, right? Let's see what else is here. Just some loot. Nothing too interesting. Oh, Cole. Hello. Wait, I see something. Oh, another secret. And now let's talk to Cole.
The faces talk even when they aren't moving. Silk on satin on skin. Always wanting. Chaste, but chaste. Too many.
Sorry, what? I'm not sure what he's saying.
Are you all right, Cole? You seem distracted. More than usual.
They have faces inside their faces. Lying with a layer that tells the truth. I don't know how to help them.
Alright. Have you seen anything?
Have you observed anything happening yet?
A woman tripped on purpose. The man who caught her left the room. They didn't want my help.
Of course they didn't.
What are you doing, Cole?
A fallen fan can cut like a kiss. Hot breath from the wrong boy on the naked nape of the neck. I helped until they made me stop. Now they've all forgotten.
Okay, Cole, thank you.
Stay out of trouble, Cole.
Socks get wet when the tide rises.
That is absolutely true, Cole. Thank you for this valuable information. Thankfully, we had enough statues, and I already see something, so let's go inside. I thought there will be some cutscene, but we see a lot of bodies here. Anything else? Clues. Celine, we can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Briala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible. I don't understand how she can hold so much power, because this court is very judgmental towards elves. So she doesn't have any real power, right?
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Oh, alright, let's do that. And jump.
Are all the Delanceys here?
I don't understand if we really need to hurry. Oh, continue. So beautiful. Okay, let's go.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
Hello, Morrigan. I'm here on urgent business. It is a mystery.
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
Possible? That's a good question.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I am.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Come with me. She said that she will not do that. Is the Empress safe now?
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
Why do you protect her?
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill him?
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
I know what door it opens. Do I?
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Alright, yeah, I think it will be exciting. And this is all for today. We will continue next time, discover all the secrets. So I wish you the most beautiful day. See you soon. Bye.